welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Daniella here. I hope y'all are doing amazing. I'm sorry if I'm moving so much. It's not me. I promise y'all it's a road. So I'm going to Winnipeg right now and I have like 7 hours to go. So this is gonna be fun. I have 7 hours of driving and I'll just pretty much be listening to music and driving because, girl, I didn't plan a lot of stops and it's Sunday and it's gloomy and it's just crusty outside. So, and I'm by myself, so I ain't trying to play dumb and go outside playing by myself and taking walks out of nowhere. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, so I have a 7 hours drive to go and I'm on Route 11 right now. I have like 30 kilometers to go for now. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun again. Yes. So anyways, how y'all been? You know, I've been well. You know, I've been going back and forth in Winnipeg and Ontario. I feel like I'm gonna be the master of this road. Next time they're gonna hire me to drive in these roads because at this point I'm on another level. I finished my first class, y'all. School gonna whoop my ass. School gonna whoop my ass. I did my first class. While I passed, that's all I have to say about that one. Sociology, and that class was hard. Damn. But that's what happened. I passed the class, which is good. We thank God for passing the class, okay? But that's not how I wanted to start my year. But it is what it is. That does not determine the course of all my courses. Ooh, no pun intended. But that's what happened. So hopefully other classes will go well. Yeah, and I'm so grateful I get to drive back and forth. It's kind of therapeutic, you know, having to just go away without any strings attached, for lack of a better word, without any string attached. It's really nice. And yeah, I'm so grateful that I get to drive in and out of the country or out of the city or a province without problems. So that's what has been up in my mind. And for the last 3 weeks I've been moving in my new place and making sure everything is set up. I still am not used to the living situation, or to, you know, it's like moving away from home is cute, but you have to settle down. I still haven't settled down yet, because I still have sleepless nights because my routine is all out of whack. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, type of thing. But I hope that by the time summer ends and my classes are over, I will be settled down, because I know that summer will go by. There will be a lot of going on and on and on with classes, but it should be fine. I pray that it works out. And yeah, hopefully it works out. We'll see what God does, you know. Anyways, this is gonna be a long drive. Yeah, so that's what have been happening. Well, I hope y'all are preparing for summer, right? Hope y'all are gonna take some road trips, some fun time outside, beach and all of that. I have been figuring out my life for the past years and years, and I don't know if this life is something that you get packed or something that you end up figuring it out, because it seems like the more you grow old, the more you have to figure out, right? It's like you have, your priorities do change, your mindset toward life changes, and I don't know, you know, I don't know why it happens, but that's what I've kind of realized. Like, your goals also, even though the goals are still the same, the way you look them, the way you go about realizing your goals is also different, which is really interesting. I find it's kind of, I don't know, kind of crazy how life just turns out. You kind of change your mindset, you kind of change the way you look at life. The things that worried me as I was a teenager are not worrying me as much. But the problem is, the things that worries me now are quite a bit, questionable. I'm like, I'm going toward my mid-20s, or I'm getting there. I'm getting in my mid-20s, and I'm kind of figuring out exactly what I want to do with my life. I know your 20s are supposed to be the time that you figure out things, the time where you change this, you change that, you do this, you do that. But then again, the pressure is too much, because I feel like you cannot do all of that in just a few years. I mean, life changes, your mindset change, your goals kind of change, or they're still the same. I don't know, but kind of grow, right? And I pray that the more I'm growing and the more I'm realizing what I'm supposed to be doing, or I'm realizing my purpose on this earth, I pray that it's something that I keep in mind and not pressuring myself on doing things because I have to be done this by this year, right? So just keeping myself centered and making sure that I don't fall into the catch me if you can type of mindset. It's like you're catching air because you're trying to reach somewhere where you know that it's kind of wonky. Yeah, so I'm just pretty much tapping into that, resting more, taking care of my body. And I think one of the problems that I've been having is my eating. I don't know what, but I feel like I've been eating crazy these days. But until then, I'm not gonna kill myself trying to figure out things that I'm like, take it one step at a time, one dream at a time, one thing at a time, and then see how things are gonna work out. You can't get everything done in 1 year or in 2 years. It's one step at a time, one change at a time, one habit at a time, and just working toward becoming your best self. And I don't know how your best self looks for you, but for me, I feel like best self is having peace of mind. I want my best self to be at peace with the choices that I made, at peace with where I am, at peace with my lifestyle, with my health. I want to get to a place where I am at peace with what is happening. Even though things might get crazy, I might get stressful, but I'm still at peace. Because when you're at peace with something, there might be stress, because life is stressful, okay? In general, life is stressful, but it's something that doesn't get you in the anxiety state. Yes, you're still stressed, but you're still at peace with what you're doing. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I want my 20s or my mid-20s to be. I want to get into doing whatever I want to do, but still at peace with it. Either it works out or not, I believe that with God, I will be at peace with everything. I'm trusting God in everything that I'm doing. I'm trusting and believing that He got my back no matter what. And and if things don't work out the way I want them to, I believe that I'm sure it's going to work out. God be doing things sometimes that amazes you, and no matter what happens, I trust and believe that He got my back. Well, we're heading toward June. 6 months into 2022, y'all. 2022 my goals in 2022, let's just say my goals in 2022, the one that I wrote in January, they changed, man. They changed on me. It's not that they changed, I changed them. You know, I have another way of looking at things. My goals did not change per se, but the way I look at them changed. So with me moving and everything, well, in January when I was doing my list of things that I want to accomplish this year, I never included going to school. That was not part of the plan, okay? That was never part of the plan. I kind of decided, bam, it's happening. So my goals did change this year, but you know what? It's not that I give up on them. I'm still working toward them, but with less stress, with less pressuring myself into doing things that I feel like I have to do this by this time, I have to do that by that. You know what, girl? I get it. You want to accomplish a lot of things, but please come down, okay? Don't kill yourself trying to accomplish crazy ass things. Just slow down. Anyways, so I am at one of the gas station and I'm leaving because the gas here is expensive, and I'm gonna get gas in where am I going? I should be able to get gas. Saying the gas is expensive wherever it's $2.14 here at Petro Canada, $2.12 at Esso. So I'm questioning Petro Canada right now. Okay, I still have half a tank. I'm sure it's gonna get me there to Dryden. That's where I'm going. And when I get there, I'll be able to fill it up. Gas pricing is not adding up, okay? The math is not mathing. It don't make any sense, y'all. It's not. Nope. Someone asked me the question, aren't you afraid of being on the road by yourself? That's a good question. I'm like, if you are always afraid of doing something and you stop doing it, how does that build you, or how are you growing in those situations, right? You not doing things because you're afraid of them kind of stunt your growth, because you are already in your comfortable zone and that's where you want to stay. Pretty much your brain is used to that, and since it's used to that and doesn't want to it doesn't want to go where things that are not feeling familiar anymore. Am I not scared of being on the road myself? Oh hell yeah, I'm afraid. I'm scared, right? I kind of think that you being scared of something and not doing things because you're afraid, it kind of misses the point of you growing to be the best version of yourself, or to grow to be the person that God has made you to be. So you stopping on doing things because you're scared or you're afraid of things, I'm like, yeah, we know the world is a scary place to be, but that doesn't mean you have to not live your life and not do whatever you want to do. And yeah, I feel like I am less scared right now because this is my second time driving this road. I drove here 3 weeks ago by myself and I was scared, okay? But then again, when I got where I went, I was like, oh, that was not so bad. I can do this quite often. You know, it's like once you pass that scare phase, or that phase where you are anxious and you're literally terrified, you kind of have a peace of mind. It's like, oh, you know, you have to make sure that you also have a peace of mind. I have my CAA people on dial, okay? Something happened to the car, I am not going to try to fix nothing. I'm calling them. I have, 511, that's for the road here that I am, on dial, meaning that they're coming. I have some water, I have some snack, I have some blankets here, meaning that you kind of be prepared in a way in the worst case scenario. If something happened, at least you're not stranded, hungry, and don't have any options of how you're gonna get out of where you are. So just, yeah, I kind of think that's the way to go. I mean, life happens, things happen, you know, but you can't always stop yourself from doing things because bad things happen. I'm like, sure they do. It's like we're not minimizing the fact that the bad things are happening. Bad things happen. It's just that they do happen, but you should remember that life goes on. You kind of keep it moving, okay? You just keep it going. It's not going to, you know, it's not going to stop. They say that it doesn't matter if you wake up and watch the sun rise or set, it will still rise and set, right? So the fact that you choose to wake up and watch it does not change the fact that it will rise and it will set. So you kind of have to look at life the same way. It's like things happen, yes, but hopefully wherever they happen, whenever they happen, you're not stunting or stopping yourself from growing, and you're kind of learning from the things that are happening. The things either strengthen you or they weaken you, so you have to choose whichever path you want to take. And I'm still young, right? I am still young. I don't want to stop myself from doing things like this, like going on a long trip because I'm scared. I don't want to stop myself from doing weird things and enjoying them, because I know for sure that I will get to an age where I don't have the strength or the capacity of staying 7 hours awake without taking naps, right? Yeah, I will age and I won't have that capacity or that adventurous spirit in me of doing things that I want to do. Kind of fade. But the more you grow, the more your life shifts, your purpose, your perspective shifts. You kind of look life a different way. If you had the time of spending 7 hours on the road without worrying about anyone, you don't have kids, you don't have a lot of responsibility, then do it. Because when you start having those responsibility, it becomes a bit hard to go through life the way you want it to when you're single. To my single brothers and sisters, you should go through your singleness living your life to the fullest. Don't just wait for that special somebody for you to do the things that you want to do. Start doing them in your singleness, you know. Let the person find you while you're living your best life. Because one thing for sure, people are like, oh my god, I want to build with this person. Yeah, no, duh, you want to build with them, but that doesn't mean you have to go there where you're not fully prepared. And I feel like you should strive to be your best self in your singleness. You should strive to be whole in your singleness, so that it prepares you for partnership, for marriage and all of that. So I'm out here in these streets by myself. I owe nobody no apologies. I owe nobody no explanation on what I'm doing right now. And I feel like that's kind of freeing, right? A little bit. I feel like I don't have to explain, you know, I don't owe nobody no explanation of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Kind of stand up and get up and go and do whatever I want to do. As long as I ain't hurting me, I'm hurting my spirit, I'm hurting nobody, and the things that I'm doing, or I'm at peace with the things that I'm doing. I feel like, yeah, just have to go ahead and enjoy life, child. Enjoy your life. It's never died to you. Anyways, I hope that when you're going through your singleness, that you're just living your life to the fullest, okay? I am praying God that during my singleness, or during this time that I have with myself, that I be the best version of me. I don't want to put my hope and thing on people. because I know for sure that it doesn't work. I just want to trust God. I want to be the best version of me. You should make sure that when somebody found you, they found a good thing, not a broken thing. I'm just saying. The gas is filled up. Now it's time to keep going. So I have like 3 hours and 50 minutes left before I get wherever I'm going. So right now, I kind of am exhausted. I just want to get wherever I'm going. This is long, okay? This trip is long. Oh my God, I'm tired, man. I still have 2 more hours to go. Anyways, I got a ticket. That's new. Yep, I got a ticket. I was driving at 112 on a 90 road. So they served me with a ticket. It is what it is. So that's interesting. I swear to God, I feel like each time you're on the road, you get through all the type of emotion. Excitement, sadness, whatever, all of them at once. But I just got here. 16 more minutes, not 16, actually 13 minutes left, and I'll get home and I'm done for today. I'm exhausted, and yeah, I'm just gonna go home and sleep, y'all. I'm not gonna do nothing more. I'm just gonna go home and sleep, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. This day has been long. This drive has been long. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all like this road trip or driving with me type of videos. We'll see if I can do more of these type of ones, you know. We'll see. We'll see how that's gonna work. But yeah, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope you all enjoy your summer, and I hope you have fun, you know. Go outside and take a breather, take some break from work, from school and all of that, and just enjoy your summer. And yeah, wish you all happy summer, and I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye y'all.